morning, good afternoon, or good evening to whenever you're watching these videos, and to my fellow classmates and also my beloved lecturer, Sir Reeza Bustami. Allow me to introduce myself first. My name is SITI binti Mohammad SUHAIMi from BA536 Class 3D, and this is for my individual assignments of Intercultural Management. It's for IBM536. So before I start, I come a very interesting topic which is I perceive and I was able to learn which is based on Chapter 7, Leadership Across Culture from the perspective of the Naza group companies. And it's very interesting the difference of what is leadership is. There's difference between what a good leader are and differences between managers. And I thought it's a very questions, and is leadership in intercultural management is very important as it helps the company to grow, and having a good leaders have a very reflect what a good company are. So first, allow me to give a little bit of definition. What is leadership? Leadership is the process of influences other people to put their efforts in achieving some particular goals or goals in general. So that is leadership. And before I start about going more into, let's learn about what a true leader are from the founder of Tertiary Assalammulaikum, the founders of group of Naza group. And this is the very quick video clip which is what people interview reminding Tan Sri Assalammulaikum, and from that I was able to learn what a great leader is to begin with. So let's go watch the clip now.
Kalau lihatlah, memang kami rakan-rakan ni semua tak percaya yang dia boleh sampai ke tahap yang sedemikian. Keterampilan masa sekolah langsung tidak meyakinkan kita yang Allahyarham ni menjadi seorang figure yang orang kata yang ternama lah, terbilang. Dan juga tonggak kepada pemacu ekonomi Malaysia.
Yang akak rasa seronok tu bukan apa. Waktu kita bekerja, memang dia akan sama-sama bekerja dengan kita. Sebab masa tu kita tak ramai kan, staff tu. Jadi memang saya ingat yang itu yang saya ingat lah. Memang saya rasa mana ada bos sama-sama sama-sama menaipkan kita kan, tolong buat kerja. Lepas tu dia sendiri yang, masa tu kita tak ada runner, dia sendiri yang kata orang bawa dokumen tu hantar ke pejabat kerajaan kan. Memang itu memang saya respect lah.
Two things that impressed me very much. A lot of things have happened, a lot of things have impressed, but two things stick out very well in my mind, which shows that he is a person who has staff welfare in mind throughout.
And then this seorang yang very humble, nice guy. And then pernah saya keluar dengan dia, lepas badminton ni, kita pergi pertama komplek. Dia nak beli CD Hindustan lah, dia pun minat Hindustan.
Just before the year 2000, when economy was down, I was in charge of HR at that time. He told me only one thing: Prabha, I don't want you to bring any proposal with regard to retrenching any staff. Everyone should have a job. I don't know what you do, whether you want to put them in different departments, transfer them, but I want them all to have a job. That impressed me most.
Dia memang very committed dalam bekerja. Time kerja very serious, tapi after that kita ni macam kawan. Kita part of Naza lah. Dia punya pegangan hidup, semua kaki tangan ni sebahagian daripada Naza, keluarga Naza. Prinsip pegangan dalam bekerja ni, bila syarikat maju, kita akan maju. Bila kita bekerja sungguh-sungguh.
Tapi hari ini kita lihat memang jelaslah kumpulan Naza sebagai kumpulan yang berjaya, dan ini adalah hasil idea dan percambahan pemikiran idea Allahyarham Tan Sri. Mungkin sikap dia yang sentiasa bersedialah untuk meminjamkan telinga dia ni. Dia suka, dia pinjamkan telinga dia, mendengar sesuatu tu dia dengar. Dia tak akan sebut apa, dia dengar. Dia dengar, mungkin dia digest, kemudian dia akan panggil a few of dia.
Selain daripada itu, dia juga bagi peluang pada kaki tangan, walaupun you start daripada orang bawah, Kalau nampak you berkemampuan, dia akan naikkan.
Okay, it seems like we come to the end to the video of tributes to the Tan Sri SM Nazimuddin. So what is the summarization that we learned about a good characteristic that we learned from the video itself? So, a true leader is very different from managers. So a characteristic of a true leader that we can learn from Tan Sri SM Nazimuddin is firstly is treating his employee with respect. Tan Sri SM Nazimuddin treat everyone professionally and care each and every one of his employees. He believed those who have the capabilities can bring them up and then give them opportunities to grow in the company of Naza's. Apart from that, he always do the right thing. So like before this, to mention, in the Malaysian economic crisis, Tan Sri SM Nazimuddin never let go one of his employees. He take care each of his employees even during the difficult time. With that, the positive impact towards his action is that his employees are very loyal to him and it become one of the catalysts why the company was able to grow. Next is, Tan Sri Nazimuddin is a visionary. He's a plan about growing bigger and more, and he doesn't afraid to take the risk. And apart from that, he also capable to learn and prepare himself and always get together and communicate with others in order for him to improve himself as a person and helping the company to grow as well. And lastly, a good leader is a person who make a great decision making and also is very competitive. Hence why Tan Sri SM Nazimuddin is one of a great example what a great leader can bring to the table and what is the effect that can be shown through the success stories of Naza. Okay, next is, what is Naza leadership behaviors and style? So, by my observation and based on the reviews of the videos just now and including next videos of the success story of Naza, I believe Naza is a paternalistic leadership. What is paternalistic leadership? Paternalistic leadership is actually a work-centered leadership and coupled up with a very protective employee concern. So this is a characteristic of Naza that can be seen in the paternalistic leadership. Firstly, a Naza vibrant and diverse workplace. Naza believes in open communication and engaging with exchange of ideas between the employees and the leaders, which is improving the productivity of the company. And secondly, Naza have employees' welfare and benefits. Naza really took care of the company of each of its employee. They known as the Nazarians. As I mentioned before, Tan Sri SM Nazimuddin also treat each one of his employee like his family. He's care each one of his employee, and care with that come along with welfare and benefits such as bonuses, engaging of the company activities such as the Naza Club, and apart from that, we have any basic compositions and many more. So next, we're gonna move on into another characteristic of paternalistic leadership. Firstly, influences. Leader in this style is actually have influences, substantial influences over their employees. It's very important for the leader to set a great example to the employees, so the employees will follow their footsteps and create a very diverse workplace and so on. It actually can be seen in Naza by two important key figures, which is first Tan Sri SM Nazimuddin, who set a very high standard and people respect him, and he was able to create this bonding with his workers and employees that influence them to work hard and be loyal to the company. And secondly, Datuk Wira SM Faizal, who awarded the Masterless CEO in 2013 because of developing of the leadership and nurturing of global economy. Second, compensation. Compensation is very important in this style is because they make sure the employees was able to feel respected at ease. Naza treat each of his employee as a Nazarian like a family, so that's why they create this very comfortable environment for their workers. And lastly, a solid organization skill. In this, leader was able to make decision, create actions and planning, was able to achieve goals. This can be seen by Tan Sri S.M. Nasimuddin, who was able to create a diverse many division of Naza company. Even after the company passed away, he was able to continue his legacy throughout his family and create this leader throughout his daughter and son. So it comes to the end of this whole through video. Is firstly, I want to guide what is the life lesson I was able to learn throughout this presentation and throughout this research. The first is be humble. I was so affected by how the attitude and characteristic of Tan Sri S.M. Nasimuddin and how he treated other people. Even being in a higher position, he always be humble with himself, which is a lesson I have learned. Wherever I am, I should respect other people and humble. And secondly, the willingness to learn. Tan Sri S.M. Nasimuddin was willing to open his ears to many people and communicate with others, and always eager to learn. That's how he was able to grow, which is how I very inspired to learn more in order for me to grow as a person, and also in the future I have a business, for me to be prepared in ensuring the business that I hold have a proper plan and many more. And lastly is a view of the bigger pictures. Tan Sri S.M. Nasimuddin is a visionary, and for me, we should always have dream. So that's why how big the Naza today is because what is the vision of Tan Sri S.M. Nasimuddin. And I believe for me to always have this bigger picture ahead of me and always have this 10 years plan for me to make sure that I was able to achieve them, even though it seemed impossible today. Ensure 10 to 5 years is I will to work hard with a great attitude and a great characteristics and manner such as that Tan Sri S.M. Nasimuddin, I was able to be in his spot soon. So it already comes to the end with today's presentation. I want to end with a quote from Tan Sri S.M. Nasimuddin, which is, in order to succeed, you must know what you are doing. You must have a plan ahead and have directions. In businesses, you must start small, study everything and go step by step. So that's all for me. My name is Siti Sarah BINTI from SUHAIMi. I hope we can see you again, and bye bye. Thank you very much.